What's your thoughts on that topic?
Well, I thought we were going to discuss tennis, but we're not going to discuss tennis. We're going to end up discussing cultural norms and what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. To me, anytime that you feel the need to compare a woman's accomplishments to what a man would do in that situation, you're automatically diminishing what the woman has done because she isn't validated unless she's through the prism of what a man would have done. I don't know if Serena Williams will be a top player if she played against men or not. I don't think any of us truly know that. We can project, but we don't really know. It's a game that you don't win. But what I do know for sure is that there are not a lot of athletes of any gender, any sport, that has been as successful as her, consistently in pressure point moments as her, and is coming through on top as much as her, let alone doing all that just in January, a couple months pregnant. So when I think about that, I go, do I really feel the need to now quantify her accomplishments because what? I'm feeling insecure, or because you said the greatest, and that means she might be better than me, and I need to protect my manhood? I'm not sure where that's coming from. I just know that to be a woman is still considered somehow to be less than, and I think it's very sad that we're still having this conversation.
Well, let's have a highbrow conversation, because it can get sensitive, but it doesn't have to. I take you back.
Is that a highbrow conversation?
Highbrow conversation. Oh, you are?
I thought that was,
I will take you, I played sports all the way through my mid-30s. Let's talk about...
Me too, go ahead.
Let's talk about it. When I first started sports in elementary school, I remember we had this carnival called the Jesse Owens Carnival. And it was for everyone in the school to do pull-ups and jumping jacks and run the 400 meters. And you know what was crazy about it? It wasn't gender-based. They actually ranked everyone based on your performance score. And before gender got into the conversation, we were just saying who's the fastest at the school, who had the highest Jesse Owens score. I think where he's coming from is what's her score in tennis? Not gender, not putting her against a man to validate it, just if it was all messed up as one. Where was she ranking? In his eyes, he says 700.
To me, it's a different sport, right? Women's tennis and men's tennis are different sports. So
Why?
So it'd be like saying...
It's not WNBA, the NBA, different ball.
It's a different sport.
Okay.
Right? It's a different sport, different sets of competition, whatever. So to do this is like to say, oh, LeBron James is the best basketball player in the world. Yeah, but how would he do in the NFL? Like, it's a different sport. Yeah, it looks similar because there are some...
Well, we do a lot of those conversations. We go 95 Bulls versus yesterday's Warriors, or we'll go, oh, look at University of Alabama versus an NFL team. Like, we do this without an answer a lot. Why is this one different?
Well, it's complicated because, on the one hand, it is true that if you look at, say, to use another example, the best women's basketball teams. When they practice on their campuses, they're often practicing against men. Not the D1 players, but just dudes. Why? Because physically, musculature-wise, they're bigger and oftentimes stronger in general. Not comparing them to that team specifically, but they pose a certain challenge. So that is, I think, fair to acknowledge, but I'm with LZ on the level of the reason why this keeps on getting brought up in some sort of puffing chests out as men sort of fashion is because a lot of all-time greats are uncomfortable with the idea of the best at tennis being a woman. And I think there are complications like pregnancy. Like, if we're going to start putting physical accomplishments on the board, let's be a little fair and contextualize exactly how the bodies are
I'm playing doubles by myself. That's what Serena would say if she's out there.